Quickly, if I could turn you to Syria, where it seems almost daily the government is killing its own people who are out in the streets, in one case at funeral processions. What is the threshold for U.S. Or NATO or world intervention in Syria similar to what is in Libya or something else that would better fit the Syria complexities?
Yeah, I appreciate that question because I really think we're not doing anywhere enough to support the freedom fighters in Syria and to oppose Assad. Everything that Gaddafi did in Libya that brought us into the fight there, Assad is doing, particularly the slaughter of his own people. And, you know, the world leaders are making statements, but we're not doing anything. This is not a military conflict now like Libya became. This is a case of a peaceful uprising by people wanting to gain more freedom, and their government, Assad in Damascus, turning the military power of the state on them. I think that what we ought to be doing is to give all support we can to the opposition in Syria, communications equipment and the like. Also, just make clear that we're on their side and against Assad. And secondly, I would begin to get tough with Assad and his family. I would impose sanctions on them, which President Obama has the authority to do under the IEPA, the International Emergency Powers Act. Tie up the Assad family's wealth, forbid them from traveling, just as we did with Gaddafi. And then I'd ask the United Nations to impose an arms embargo on Syria so that they can't get any more arms that they could turn on their own people. This is a moment of extraordinary opportunity for the cause of freedom in Syria, and it has tremendous strategic significance for the region because, remember, Syria is the only Arab ally that Iran has. It helps Iran in so much evil that it does, being the major supporter of Hamas and Hezbollah, and incidentally having a lot of American blood on its hands. Syria does, because it facilitated the movement of foreign fighters into Iraq that killed a lot of American soldiers there. So Bashar Assad and his family are enemies of the United States of America. I think we really ought to be getting much tougher on them. So far, it's been a lot of talk and very little action. It's time to get tough on behalf of freedom in Syria and against the Assad regime.
Senator